Good morning guys and
Hello.
welcome back to the channel. So today we're having another adventure and we've come along to Hughenden Manor, and Hughenden Manor is to be found
I don't know.
it's actually in the Chiltern Valley. It's nestled in the very much unspoilt Chiltern Valley. It was home to Sir Benjamin Disraeli, who was a very famous Prime Minister in the UK and England. And we're going to go and take a look inside. So if you'd like to see in there,
Let's go.
Hughenden Manor is set in an unspoilt Chiltern Valley with fine views of ancient woodlands and beautiful rolling hills. It instantly feels restful, a real retreat from everyday life, just as it must have felt for its famous owner, the Victorian Prime Minister Benjamin Disraeli, and his wife Mary Ann. The origins of the estate date back far into history, in fact, beyond the Domesday Book. It was a more humble gentleman farmer's house, but was upgraded to a more impressive building in 1738, and again remodelled in 1862 for Benjamin Disraeli into the magnificent house we see on today's visit. Disraeli used architect Edward Buckton Lamb to create his country retreat. As the prospective leader of the Conservative Party, he needed a home more befitting his status in Victorian society. In 1848, he purchased the Hughenden estate, continuing the process of Gothicising the house begun by a previous owner, the antiquary John Norris. Hughenden takes its name from its setting. In Old English it means Dean or Long Valley. The estate was formerly part of Queen Edith's lands, and at the Norman conquest it was granted to the king's powerful half-brother Odo, the Bishop of Bayeux. In 1738, Charles Savage, a wealthy London merchant, acquired the estate, and it was he who converted the Tudor farmhouse on the hill into a gentleman's residence. The new building was in the fashionable Georgian style, symmetrical in appearance with a striking white stucco finish. A sundial on the entrance to the walled garden is dated 1749 and inscribed with the words Hora Passus, or Time Passes. Upon his death, the house passed to his relative John Norris, who would begin Gothicising the house's interior to reflect the fashion of the time. He installed much of the elaborate mouldings, arched doorways and panelled ceilings still here today. The exterior, however, remained fairly untouched. Following his death, the house and estate was put up for sale in 1846. It was at this time that Disraeli purchased the house and 750 acres for the then princely sum of £35,000. Well guys, we've had a lovely tour around the inside of Hughenden Manor, and it didn't disappoint at all. It's a very splendid old house with those wonderful connections to Disraeli, so I hope you enjoyed seeing him there. And we're just going to take a look around the beautiful gardens, so if you'd like to see those, stay with us. This walled garden is very much on a slope, but nonetheless it is really pretty. Lots of fruit trees and different shrubs to look at. That's a fabulous idea for birds' nests or bird boxes. They've actually taken some old walking boots and transformed them. Well, if you like a nice rhubarb crumble, which is actually one of my favourite puds with custard, there's some really healthy looking rhubarb here. So this way we go round to the front of the manor, and I believe the gardens are laid out in a very classical way around here. Yes, just look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. The gardeners are hard at work, and we have a very beautiful border right in front of the house. It's got some of our favourite plants in there. There's a couple of stunning bronze statues just in front of the house here. One looks a little bit like Pan playing his pipes. And then there's another one just here. And they have the most beautiful view looking out over the garden. So the gardeners are all hard at work. It looks like they are preparing all the beds for summer planting, and the garden at the front of the house here looks like it will be very pretty. So someone is making the most of the National Trust deck chairs. In fact, it looks like it might rain. So he's got the right idea, he's doing it before that happens. The little parterre section of the garden just behind me is really pretty. It's got the house as a beautiful backdrop to it, so it's a great place to view the house from. The original driveway to the house is no longer in use, but fortunately the beautiful wrought iron gates that you would have entered from are still in situ. And a stunning view of the Chiltern Valley there. Well guys, that concludes our tour of Hughenden Manor.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice indeed. I mean, the house is a big house, but it isn't huge by stately home standards, so I think probably the advice we would give if you're coming here is come on a weekday. We're visiting at the weekend, so it is
Bank holiday Monday.
It is, and it's quite full inside with people, so you do have to time your entry into each of the rooms to make the most of it, wait for people to go first. But we really enjoyed it. The formal drawing room is particularly beautiful, and the gardens are really pretty. Not as extensive as some of the houses we've been to, but nonetheless they are pretty. So we hope you enjoyed seeing the inside of Hughenden Manor with us, and we hope you enjoyed seeing the gardens too. If you did enjoy the video,
Give us a thumbs up, subscribe, it's totally free, and give us a comment and ring the bell.
please do guys, we love to hear from you, and as we often say, we always reply. So I hope the video has found you well, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Take care guys, bye bye.